Here goes Kelsey off on her solo slack pack. Go get him, Kelsey. Thank you, Spotter. Good morning. It's just me. But I got dropped off at Devil's Fort Gap, a little over 20 miles down the trail, and I am hiking back south. I have my jacket on and I think I'm gonna get hot really quickly, but it's kind of cold. The sun is just starting to come up over the hill. So let's see how this goes. We kind of have bets going of how long it's gonna take me. Spotter thinks I'm gonna come in just under 8 hours. I think I'm gonna be between 9 and 10. We'll see. So today I am self-blazing, which is my least favorite type of blazing to be doing. For those of you who don't know the term self-blazing, it's basically where you're the first one on the trail, and so you're getting all the spider webs in your face. So that's a real blast. I'm looking down at the trail, 1, so I don't trip. 2, I'm paranoid of snakes because we saw one 2 days ago, and it's supposed to be kind of warm today. So I'm a little hyper vigilant right now. That might calm down as I keep walking, but for now I am. I have to go look what day it is. I don't know, but welcome to whatever day it is. I'm guessing 44, 45, something like that. It'll be in the title though, so you'll know. But yeah, today is the first 7 miles is uphill, but incredibly gradual. I'm kind of going down right now. You can't really even tell you're going uphill. At least I haven't for the last mile. So that's kind of nice, fancy. So it's a beautiful day. So that's all I got for now. This is a beautiful little section of trail. It's a little harder to walk on because it's all rocky, but the leaves are beautiful, the moss. And then a little bit of a view through the trees. Excuse the heavy breathing, I've been going uphill, but this is all hurricane damage up here, and they've done a really great job of putting in new steps, sort of rerouting where the trail goes, cutting up trees so that you can actually get through here, but it's basically a whole new path in this section. I have to say, it's kind of fun going SOBO because I keep running into people. Like, I ran into Tie-Dye earlier. So great. I haven't seen him since the Smokies. And then I just saw Bandit and his parents, who, of course, I can only remember the dog's name. That seems to happen out here. And I ran into Pancake too, so I just I don't know, it's kind of fun. You see a lot more people when you're going SOBO than when you're going NOBO.
Well, Jamless is off on her solo slack pack. Got to admit it feels a little bit strange, but I'm happy that she's getting to make some progress. And I'm looking forward to my doctor's appointment. That's in about a half an hour. So yeah, we'll see what happens.
It is my first view of the day. I don't know how well you can see on camera, but there's a whole town down there. And I have no idea which one it is because I have no idea where I am right now. But I'm on this beautiful sunny area, which would bug me a little bit more, but there's a nice breeze, so it's really not too hot out right now. And I'm basically at the top of this little mountain. It was like a 7.5 mile climb. I mean, not really. I wasn't climbing the whole time. But now I get to go down for a little bit. I think that was my biggest uphill for the day. I think there's maybe one or two kind of steep climbs, but we have, I guess technically I'm not at the top yet. I gotta go up a little more. So here's the trail. You can see a blaze down there, but I'm rock hopping down to the bottom and kind of paranoid about snakes, so that's a real blast. I have made it to Big Butt Bypass. I guess bad weather bypass, maybe there's water down there, but the trail goes down this way. Hello. It has been a whoop. Oh no, I dropped my poles. It has been a little bit. I am walking on this grassy, like, old road. Beautiful. If it was a little hotter, I wouldn't enjoy this, but it's good right now. And I just passed two guys who recognized me, and they were like, hey, we watched you before, you know, they started their trips, because no one has time to watch YouTube out here. So that was really cool. And I was mentioning how, or we got to talking about the Southern Cookie Lady, and, you know, they saw her yesterday, and I was like, oh yeah, well, I'm going back to her house because that's where the hostel picks up. And one of the guys was like, oh, like, are you sure you're gonna see her today? And I was like, yeah, I gotta go straight to her house. So he had wanted to donate some money to buy books for the library, and you know, I'd gotten the link, but he was like, you know what, I'm never gonna do it online. So he gave me a $20 bill. I was like, can you make sure to give this to her? So I'm on a mission to bring this $20 to the Southern Cookie Lady for them to buy some library books. So I'll put the link in this video too. I would really, you know, there are a lot of QR codes out there to help, like, the city of Hot Springs, but, you know, they have a whole school there and lots of kids, and books are amazing. I mean, I'm listening to audiobooks right now as I'm hiking and trying to breathe. But so if you want to help out, buy some books for the Hot Springs Library. So, you know, don't have to, but it's a nice little, you know, when the towns we go through, if they have things like this, we're going to try and, you know, post them and uplift the communities, because they've been so great to us as through hikers, so lovely and just welcoming. And, you know, through hikers are a bit of a burden on the community, especially once the bubble comes through. There's going to be a lot of people coming through, and they're still trying to rebuild. So as much as I can do to, you know, support their economy, but also limit my impact on them in a negative way and get other people to help out, that's a good thing. So anyway, sorry for my ramble, but I'm gonna turn the camera around and show you all the view. Here is the lovely view. Oh, it's such a beautiful day today. Oh my goodness. I feel bad that my mom is all sitting at home. I mean, I know she's doing the right thing, but it's hard to sit around on such a beautiful day. Although maybe she's taking another nap. Yesterday she laid out on the grass, and Spotter, one of the guy who helps out at the hostel, he was actually worried for a second if she'd had a medical emergency because she was just laying there, but then he saw her move and was like, oh, okay, she's good. Just enjoying the sun.
All right, everyone. So here at Hemlock Hollow, this is Spotter. And Spotter is just an amazing guy. So today is Kelsey's first solo hike and her first 20 miles. So Spotter had this great idea of making her brownies to commemorate this amazing event. She does not know about it. It is a surprise. And yeah, so Spotter at work.
So I just stopped at Jerry's Cabin Shelter for lunch and chatted with some hikers who let me know, I think, the most devastating news I've ever heard. So you know how I started from Devil's Fort Gap today and I'm going southbound? Fresh ground's at Devil's Fort Gap. I'm walking away from fresh ground. I was so close, but they were very nice and got my Instagram and said that they think he's gonna stay up here, around here for another few days, and that they would let me know where he is or if he's gonna be up here for the next few days, which was very nice because, you know, he's like an iconic trail angel and I've heard about him for so long, but he was behind us because he kind of stays ahead of the Nobo bubble because he can't feed them all. And I guess the bubble is really catching up with us because now he's caught up with us. So, well, here's something exciting. I've made it to the 300-mile mark. So I guess that means I have less than 9 miles to go. And this is where there's the exposed ridgeline versus the bad weather trail. It is a beautiful day, so I am going on the exposed ridgeline trail, but I don't know, kind of sad I'm seeing the 300 miles by myself, and I'm going in the opposite direction, but it is still exciting. I made it up to the ridge, and I'm finally getting some views. It is so hot right now, and there's no wind, and I just want to come upon a stream so I can stick my head in it. This is the path. We're just on a rocky ridge right now. It's beautiful. This is the trail. I thought I got to go down somewhere, but nope, gotta figure out how to climb up there. It's basically just climbing up and down rocks for this section. Got a view out here too. I guess you can see the dripping water. I just put water in my hat. Oh, that is glorious. Now it's dripping down my face. Thank goodness these headphones are waterproof. That water feels so good. I think I'm gonna splash some all over my face. There's a really cool view over here. Oh, I think this is the like rocky cliff area that some other people were mentioning to me. There's some rocky cliffs over there. Hello, it is 3:15. I have 5 miles left down to the road where I'll get picked up It is all downhill from here, which is exciting. Might even do a little bit of trail running. I kind of doubt I will though, because I've done 15 miles so far, and my legs actually feel really good. The bottoms of my feet kind of hurt, although that is kind of, I have an itch on my nose. That is kind of to be expected. But I don't want to do anything stupid and trip and fall when my legs are not quite at full capacity. So, but I'm pretty impressed with how fast I've been going today. My current average pace is 23:49 a mile. That I did pause it when I ate lunch. Haven't eaten much today, honestly, but I'm doing okay. And then, but that doesn't include, all the times I've stopped to talk to fellow hikers. So, we'll see. I think it's going to keep going down, because when we first started, I was doing about 20-minute miles. So, yeah, we'll see. It's a beautiful day out. There's a little bit of a breeze that's come back, which I'm appreciative of, because it was so hot. Something cool is that the shelters around here have bear boxes. They're usually about 100 yards away from where the shelter is, and you don't have to hang your food, which is nice, because, not always a good tree or... okay. No, don't mind me, just got caught in a branch. So I think there should be a shelter coming up here. And lately, the shelters have been right on trail, like you can see it right here, which is nice. Because, like in the Smokies, sometimes they were 0.4 off, which was a very big pain. So I currently have what is called last mile-itis, although it's more like last 3 mile-itis. I have about 1.5 miles left, but I've been kind of done for the past 1.5 miles. I'm tired. I can't wait to lay down, but only 1.5 miles, which I'll probably finish in about 30 minutes. So 30 minutes more to go. It's been kind of flat for the last section, little rolly ups and downs, and I have another sort of like steeper, I think it's 1 mile down to the road.
It didn't start. Congratulations on your 20-mile hike, Kels.
Thank you.
And here is her cake.
Oh my gosh, yum.
Yeah. Thank you for making it, Spotter.
Oh,
That was
Spotter
Spotter's
made it.
idea. He was the man.
Thank you.
How are you feeling?
I'm a little stiff.
Uh-huh.
But it was pretty good. The last 3 miles I was kind of ready to be done.
Uh-huh.
But then I just started running down the hills, and then I went a lot faster.
Okay. Well, congratulations.
Hi, Poopy. Hi. Hi. You're so cute. Hello from the next morning, because she went to sleep before me.
Ooh.
Still yawning, and it's 12:30. We forgot to do highlight character builder, so we're going to do that now.
From yesterday.
Yeah, from yesterday. Well, this will be at the end of yesterday's video, so it will
Gotcha.
be from today, but it's yesterday. Okay.
Character builder was, I think, having you go off on your own and get the miles without me. That was a little bit weird being left behind.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's okay. It was fine with me, but it just was...
Yeah, I did ask
little
like
hard.
15 times
Yeah.
to make sure she was okay.
Yeah, we discussed it. So there was that, and then My highlight, I'm not really sure.
Appointment?
Oh, yes. My physical therapy appointment with the doctor was so helpful and promising. And I got some exercises to do, and I'm really, really looking forward to that. And it was with a physical therapist who is a Thru hiker. It was virtual. So, should I say the name?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, it was Blaze Physio. Dr. Morgan was who I talked to. And it was really cool.
Yeah, she goes with the, like, ahead of the NOBO bubble on the PCT and, like, helps people out. But she also does virtual.
Yeah, so that was a big highlight. Yeah,
and you got her information, because we were trying to find, like, a podiatrist or someone around here, but she got her info from Popeye, who did Trail Magic for us back at Newfound Gap.
Yeah, so that was just, like, such perfect timing.
Yeah.
Thank you, Popeye.
Yeah. And then my highlight was hiking 20 miles. It was really fun. My character builder was probably two kind of character builders. One was it got really hot in the middle of the day and the wind stopped. And I wasn't a fan of that. And my other character builder was just kind of the last 3 miles. I was ready to be done. But then I just started running and I was done faster. So
it's nice to be able to do that.
Yes, it is. Well, and my pack was really light.
Right. Because that's the hard thing. Like when you're really tired at the end or your feet are hurting and you need to like slow down sometimes because your body just needs to, but then it just draws out
I just speed up.
That last bit like even longer. I don't know.
Last myelitis.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, good night.